here, certified relationship coach. I'm going to share out this live. I'm sharing it out. I'm sharing it out. Yes, 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 y'all. Share out this live. I'm sharing it out. I'm sharing it out. Yes, 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 y'all. I am here a little bit later than I had anticipated. Yes, I am. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, Kim Love Jones is here. Oh, I didn't mean to send that. I am sharing out the live, y'all. I'm sharing it out. I'm sharing it out. I'm sharing it out. Trying to see where all my people at. I cannot see if anybody is in the room because of what I'm doing. So I am working on what I need to work on right now, getting the people in the room. I knew it was something I was supposed to do. Yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Tonight we're going to be talking about releasing old wounds. My name is Kim Love Jones. I'm a certified relationship coach, and I help men and women heal so that they could get to the love that they deserve and desire. It is, yes, and I am excited to do the body of work that I am doing. I am believing God and trusting God for things, and I am excited to do the body of work that I am doing. I am believing God and trusting God for things to work out well for all of us. All I want to do is see us win and do things at a different level. Because let's be honest, the way that we've been doing things has not always been the best. It has not always been the best, y'all. I am sending this live out. I am sending it out. Yes, I am. Let me see. I'm trying to get it to all of my peoples. Yes. I am sending it out. Okay, there you go. There you go. Hey, Julie P, how are you? Hi, Eric. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to give it just a moment to let more people come into the room. Yes, I said I needed to get in here. Hey, Julie P, I see you, baby. I see you. Yes, tonight we are going to be talking about releasing the old wounds, the things that are keeping us in bondage, the things that are keeping us from having a healthy relationship that we keep saying we want. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about releasing these old wounds so we can get it all the way together. Let's talk about getting it all the way together. Yes, that's what I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about releasing old wounds. We're not talking about reliving the pain. We're not talking about blaming the past. We're just getting to the point where we stop pretending that you're over it, right? Because the truth of the matter is when you think about releasing the wounds, they don't always just go away like that just because you moved on, just because you went into the next relationship, just because you met somebody, right? Just because you did that does not mean that you have released the wounds, right? So we carry in baggage from one relationship into another, and we need to think about that. We need to think about what it is that we truly want in a relationship. Trina, I see you, Trina Pink, baby. I see you. Good night. Hey, Jay Morgan. Good night. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Yes. So we're talking about releasing these old wounds tonight, y'all. I'm just trying to give people some time to come up in the room. You got baptized the other day. Good for you, Candy. Look at there. I love that. Hey, figuring it out. How are you, baby? I see you. I see you, baby. I see you. So yeah, tonight, that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. It's got to go down. It just has to be said. I mean, somebody's got to deal with it. So I decided to do a pop-up. Got on a little later than expected, but I'm here. Ooh, let me shut off my do not disturb. Let me put on my do not disturb, because I will be getting a call, I'll be getting a text, I'll be getting something, right? Yes, 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 yes. Y'all, welcome in, welcome in. I'm glad to see y'all here. Julie P, look at you welcoming everybody in. I know that's right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Y'all share this live out, share it out, share it out, share it out. Let us go. Yes, let's go. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm looking at all of the shares I shared out. Yes, 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 yes. You said good morning, Isaac. Isaac, you must be in another country, because it is evening in the United States of America. It is evening all day across the United States. Yes. So tonight, we don't want to talk about, reliving your pain. If I could be honest with you, when we sit and we talk about the things that we've been through, it really affects us in a huge way. So tonight we're not talking about reliving your pain. We're not talking about blaming anybody else. Well, and it's definitely not about pretending that you're over it, right? What we want to do tonight is we want to talk about releasing the pain, right? Releasing the old wounds. My husband walked away from our marriage. I'm trying to move on, but it's hard. Oh yes, baby, I am certain it is. I am certain it is. That is, if we could have a candid conversation around that, Jay Morgan, let me be honest with you. Sometimes you're not even grieving the person more than you're grieving the marriage itself. People who don't honor you, people who don't treat you well, people who don't, respect you and love you full out and out loud in the ways in which they should, we may grieve the marriage itself more than we grieve the person, because losing your marriage makes you feel like you're a failure, and you're not. You use the tools that you had at that particular time, and you may not have had all of the tools that you have today, right now, in this very moment. But one of the things that's really a problem, Crystal, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in. One of the things that's a huge problem in a real way is that if they weren't honoring you, if they weren't there for you. Thank you, Crystal, for the daily heart me. Thank you. Hey, just be real. Hey, baby, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, thank you for the corgi, Crystal. Thank you. I'm trying to get all of my gifts in my gift gallery filled. So I said, let me put this corgi up here. I love the corgi. Shaking his little butt. Yep. But anyway, like sometimes you feel like your worth, your value. Hey, Cher, I see you, baby. How are you, my love? How you doing? Sometimes you feel like your worth and your value is tied to the fact that you're married, right? And it's not. It absolutely is not. And so it's very difficult and it's hard to get over, because for a long time, that healing journey is on a different level. Your kids, if you have any, the people that you find yourself, around you, you don't feel good. The family dynamic, their family, your family coming together, stuff like that. Where do you fit in? You feel like you don't kind of know where you fit in anymore, because everything. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Thank you. Thank you for helping me reach my goal. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, y'all. I am Crystal J and Sheila. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I am setting a new goal. Yes, I am. I got the corgi. What else am I missing? Because you know how they give you the gift gallery every they give you the gift gallery and then you got to try to fill it, right? Yeah, you got to try to fill the gift gallery. And so I don't even know what the next one is. I got to look at it. I hope y'all posting. I put the feather tiara there for the gift. Yeah. I want to see what's in my gift gallery. Hey, Cher, thank you, baby. Thank you so much for the tiara. Oh, Fest Pops, Fest Gear. I need 2 of those. Okay. Okay. Oh, the hand hearts. I didn't even think about that. Okay, I'll do that the next one. If I get an opportunity. Thank you, Crystal, for reposting. Thank you for reposting, right? So anyway, when you lose when your marriage disintegrates, thank you, baby. Thank you for the tiara, Crystal. Thank you, baby. When your marriage disintegrates, you feel worthless. You feel like you failed. I know that's how I felt when me and my husband separated. You know, that's how I felt. Thank you. You said the queen. I love that feather tiara, right? Hey, Tanya, how are you, baby? I see you, my sister. I see you. Tanya, I am so excited for what we're talking about in the class when it comes on Monday. Oh my goodness. I am so very excited. I've been putting that together. If I start, y'all, my internet is out. If I start getting freezing and stuff like that, please let me know. Because I may not be able to stay on and do everything I need to do. Or I want to say tonight because of it, because my internet and the guy's not coming tomorrow. He's coming tomorrow between 1 and 3. So I really want to try to get through this live, and I'm probably just going to go live at about, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to go live in the afternoon because he's going to be here. Right. So we'll see. We'll see. Tanya, thank you for sharing out the live, my love. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's talk about this. Tonight's topic is about one truth that people try to avoid, right? Unhealed wounds don't just disappear. They don't. They show up in your relationships. They show up in the way that you treat people, in the way that you live your life. Our unhealed wounds in a real way, they show up in the way that we even represent ourselves, how we handle things. Hey, Brenda, thank you for the follow, baby. I see you. In the way that we treat people, and what we perceive, who we perceive other people to be. Our unhealed wounds make us look at ourselves differently. Hey, Megan, thank you for the follow and welcome in. Can y'all welcome Megan in the room? Pring, I see you, baby. And Brenda, can you welcome Megan and Brenda? Hey, Sharon, I see you, baby. How are you? Yes, I see you, sweetheart. I didn't even know you was in the room until just now. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sheila, thank you, baby. Thank you for welcoming everybody in, right? So this is important because I know that a lot of people think, you just leave out a relationship, you give it a couple of weeks, you give it a couple of months, you give it a year sometimes or 2. And during that time, you call that, your period of not being bothered with anybody, but you don't do the necessary healing, right? The problem with that is that when you do meet somebody else and you feel like you're ready, you still haven't worked on your healing. And so the problem is that you, of course, take into your new relationship some of the same nonsense that you had going on in your old relationship. You don't even realize it. And these unhealed wounds just move from situation to situation with you, right? So the reality is that they don't disappear. And I know we be feeling like, no, I got this. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't need to do any work. I don't need to do anything. I'm good. I'm really, really good, right? Well, the reality of the situation is until you heal, you're going to be stuck. It's going to keep coming up for you. Whatever triggers you, however you're feeling, whatever you've been through, it's going to keep coming up. If you've ever said to yourself, that was a long time ago, I thought I healed from that. If you've ever said, why am I still triggered by this? Why does this keep hurting me? Why do I keep meeting the same type of person? Listen, it's because you haven't healed. So you just keep repeating the same cycles over and over again. And most people already know that. But they're not consciously aware of it. But a lot of people know, like, I need to work on myself, but working on yourself is hard. Healing is messy. Healing hurts. It is not easy. I don't want anybody to think that it's supposed to be some easy process that you go through. Oh, you just make one decision and you're healed. No, it doesn't work like that. That's right. My husband is always trying to trigger me, but I know better now. Yes, Sharon. Sharon, you are a success story right here on TikTok. You are a success. As far as I'm concerned, sister girl, mama girl. You are a success story. You are on your way to living your absolute best life. I promise you. And I thank God that he used me to be instrumental to be able to, just kind of help you to see through a different lens, because this is important. This is important work. And it requires you to change some things in your life if you want to get to where it is that you truly want to be, right? So I want you to know something before we go any further. You are not weak for still feeling the pain. You're human and you deserve healing. Real talk. Yes, sometimes healing looks like a re-injury of an old wound. Yes. Are you still triggered by certain things? Are you still triggered by certain things if you're healed? Yeah, you are. You can be. Very much so. Very much so. You can be. If you're working on your healing. When you're healed, it doesn't trigger you the same way. And I mean that just about a particular thing. Like, I remember being so angry with my ex-husband. I felt so, like, I was just angry. He was everything but a child of God, honey. But now that I'm all the way healed around him, I pray for him all the time. When we talk on the phone, or if he stops by and he's like, oh, say, what's up? What you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nothing, I'm chilling. What's up with you? You want something to drink? Like, you want some coffee? You want, that kind of thing. He's like, no, I'm good. I just, I was in the neighborhood. I stopped by, he'd be going to different places around where I live. And like, our relationship is totally different. I won't say that we're friends because our kids are grown. Like, we don't even need to really talk to each other at all. But we're really, really cool with one another. And I like it like that. You know what I mean? You say, yes, sometimes healing looks like a re-injury. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point in your life when you start praying for them and you pray for them like you pray for yourself. You are healed in that particular area. There is not much that he could do. And I'm just, and we cool. So I don't think he would try to do anything. But, in fact, I know he wouldn't. You know what I mean? But we're in a different space where we're not friends, but we're cool. We have kids. We have to have discussions. There are things going on concerning our children, period. Right? So, like, yeah, when you get to a particular point, wow, Sharon, I love that for you. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love that for you, Sharon. I really do. I really, really do. Yeah, because I think that it's so important. Earlier today, I talked about how you kind of, in a real way, set the tone for what's going to happen in your life next. One of the ways that you set the tone for what's going to happen in your life next, even though that's not what I was talking about, is gratitude, right? So when I get up in the morning, and I'm only mentioning Sharon in light of what you just said, right? I am so grateful that I am here, that I begin to go into my own little, praise and worship. And then I get on the prayer call in the morning and I do what I'm going to do. But the reality of the situation is the only reason why I can do that, is because I have a heart of gratitude. So I pray for everybody. I'm not trying to leave nobody out. I want God to bless those in the hospitals, nursing homes, brokenhearted, the whole 9 yards, right? And that's because I'm in such a better place within my own life. So yes, I could pray. Yes, I could pray for you. You know what I mean? And I do it. Right? And so even those that are perceived as my enemy, I pray for them. I pray that God would change their hearts and their minds and that they would come and be in alignment with the will and the word of God in their lives, right? So yeah, you get to praying different when you begin your healing journey. You don't do things the way that you used to do things. You begin to shift and change the way that you operate in every area of your life. And I'm telling you, and it's a slow thing. So the triggers, when the triggers come up, just so I want to just circle back to that. You will be triggered by some things. Some things will set you off. Some things will make you uncomfortable. Some things will make you want to walk away. But the question to ask yourself is, why am I still triggered? What's in there that is unhealed? What question to ask yourself is, why am I still triggered? What's in there that is unhealed? What am I not dealing with? What have I allowed to send me, off the rails over this particular issue? What is the issue and what's at the root of that issue? Yeah, that's grown folk stuff. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. I'm finally, and I'm acting like it just happened yesterday, but I'm really in a good headspace in my own life because I've done and I'm doing the work in myself, right? Laugh out loud. I pray that I don't hurt him. Shaz, I gotta pray I don't take him out, girl. I gotta pray I don't take him out. That is funny. But you know what? The more that don't you feel good? So this question, Sharon, when your husband does things, and this is not to throw any blame on your husband, when your husband does things that he knows is going to bother you, but you don't react and respond to it, how does that make you feel? I'm really curious about that. You know what, Pring says she retired her brass knuckles temporarily. That is hilarious. Pring, behave tonight. Behave, baby, behave. Right? So how does that make you feel, Sharon? How does it make you feel? You are funny. You said I'm trying to. It makes me feel 100% beautiful, good, really good. Yes, because it strengthens you. The more you don't respond and react, the more you stand in your resolve, right, of who you are and not react and respond to nonsense, the stronger you get. And it'll make people, especially if it's your husband, right, they'll begin to look at you a little bit different because they see you're not reacting the way that you used to react. And a lot of people struggle with this. I promise you they do. Because they only do it for a little while. They might do it for a week or two, and then all bets is off. They've unleashed, you unleashing the dragon, right? All over again. But if you stand your ground, it's going to make you stronger in your resolve, and you're going to feel better about yourself. Even when somebody is trying to get your goat. Hey, Super Trucker, I see you. How are you? Welcome in. I see you. Yes, thank you for the heart me. Right. It's like you drew blood. Right, Pring. But when you don't respond or react and you garner your own self, you pull yourself back and in, and you continue to move like it. Right. Yeah. He be looking at me like he crazy when he say something stupid to me, and I just look at him. Right. Because that means he don't have no more power. We be giving our power away and you walk away. Right. And it doesn't matter whether this is for a man or a woman, because you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. What you're doing right now, Sharon, is you taking back your power. And he does not understand that. That's why you have to be consistent with it. Because the more consistent you are with doing what you know you need to do for you, not responding, not reacting, not flipping your proverbial lid, none of that. I am in control of me and I have all my power. I'm not giving you any of it. I'm going to treat you good. I'm not going to treat you bad. I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to make sure you good. You got your lunch. Are you okay? You want some breakfast and some dinner? You're going to do all the things that you would normally do, but not respond or react to behaviors outside of you. It doesn't have anything to do with you. If he want to act up, that's on him. So the longer you stay in your power and in your strength and with your resolve, they don't have no power anymore over you. That starts to bug people out because you know, if you can't beat them, you got to join them. If you can't beat them, you got to join them. Y'all, I got a flash goal. Let's see what the story is here. Let's see what this flash goal. Okay, I need 14 TikToks from 14 different people. Y'all know how these flash go. Hey, Slinger, I see you. I see you. How are you? Yes, thank you, Julie P. I need one TikTok from 14, 12. Oh, I got, okay, 7. Okay, I see you. I see y'all in here. I see y'all in here. One each, just one each. I'm at 7. I need 7 more TikToks. All you have to do is tap on it. Okay, 6. Yep. Okay, 5. Yes, I see y'all. I see y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all are really helping the sister out. I need 5 more of those TikToks, y'all. Yes. And so the idea is that people will have to deal with you differently when you change. They're forced to, or they won't deal with you at all. I'll never ever forget. I was in therapy. Oh God. Like 1998, 99, right? For the separation of my marriage. And I was in therapy and I was sitting there and you know, we were going back and forth. We were at each other's throats. I mean, it was ugly. It was ugly. Thank you, classy girl. I see you, baby. The whole thing was ugly. And the therapist I used to go to, God bless him. I love him so much. Oh my God, he's so dope. But he moved his practice, right, to Virginia. So he said to me, Kim, you do realize that you can hang up the phone, right? I promise y'all, it was like I had never knew that ever in my life. He was like, no, because you don't have to engage. You realize that? And it was like the heavens had opened up because I didn't, in a real way, I had never even thought about not engaging. I had never thought about it. And that's actually where I get that practice from. That's actually where, thank you, Malika. I see you, baby. I see you, sis. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. That's actually where I get that practice from. And I just stopped engaging. Do you know how powerful you are that you do not have to engage in nonsense? Thank you, praying. Thank you for the daily heart me. I had to learn that one more. Yes, you can love them and not engage in nonsense. And if you realize how powerful you really, truly are, you will sit in that space. And people think it's a weakness when you're not fighting back. It is definitely not a weakness. It takes an extraordinary amount of strength to not engage with people who are seemingly verbally, mentally, emotionally attacking you. Do you know the amount of strength that takes? So you're actually more powerful than the aggressor. Because you're standing in your resolve and you're standing in your truth, and it changes the game. Because who are they fighting? Actually, the only thing that they're doing is beating the air. And that's the truth. I need 5 more TikToks, y'all. The little TikTok gift for my flash goal. I need 5 more. Can y'all help a sister out? I need some help reaching this flash goal, y'all. But y'all see what I'm saying? That's your true strength. Everybody thinks just flipping off with your mouth and arguing and yelling back and screaming and carrying on is you doing something. No, your true strength, your real true strength is in your resolve to not engage. Right, because nobody wins. And there is something so freeing about allowing people to be exactly who they are and not trying to change them into who you want them to be. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, baby. Yep, I need 5 more of those little TikTok gifts. They cost a penny each. I need 5 more. Look at Dr. Yolanda. She's co-hosting her live right now. Right, I mean, she's hosting her live right now. You only have control over self. That's why I teach the way that I do. Because the reality of the situation is you are more powerful than you ever know. And while you think you don't have the strength to do such a thing, you do. You do. You can do anything that you want to do and let them be whoever they want to be. You get to control how you show up and what you want for your life. And if that means you're not arguing, fighting, fussing, and doing all the things, hallelujah. There you go. There you go. Real talk. Sean White said 100%. Yes. Yes. So let's talk about this releasing the old wounds. But Jen, thank you for the follow, baby. I see you. Can y'all welcome Jen up in the room? Thank you, Jen, for the follow. And can y'all welcome Sean in the room as well? Okay, y'all, I need 5 more TikToks. The little TikTok thing that's up on the top of the screen. For my flash goal, I need 5 more of those. Yes, I need 5 more. Yes, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for the daily heart me, Jen. I appreciate you, baby. I need 5 more TikTok gifts. Those little TikTok looking gifts. Hey, Mr. Rogers, how are you? I see you. Mr. Rogers, guess what? You are enough. You are worthy. You are loving. No, it's the little TikTok, it looks like a music note, I think. You are loving, you are kind. Yes. Let me see if I can share it. Let me see if I can share it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let me pin it. Okay, I pinned it. I need 4 more. I need 4 more people, 1 from each person. I need 4 different people to send the TikTok. Yeah. Okay, y'all sent it already. It did not even move. 4 different people who haven't sent it. Yeah, y'all, this thing be stressing me all the way out. Can I tell you? Yes. Invite official. Oh, no, that's something else. I'm reading all kind of foolishness. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fact that you deserve healing. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the core truth. Let's talk about what old wounds really are. Let's talk about it. Old wounds are just memories. They are beliefs you formed in pain. Thank you, Julie P. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, bless mama. Thank you. Kim, the other day my husband said something to me. I forgot what it was, but I stopped in my tracks. Okay. Yes, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the heart me. I see you. Emotional. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you, baby. And he said, I love you. What was about to say something, but I just looked at him and he said, I love you. Listen, I love it. I love that for you, Sharon. I love that. It's working out. It is working out. Look at that. 4 more TikTok notes needed for the flash goal. Yes. I need 4 more people to send me that little TikTok thing. It looks like a music note up at the top. Okay, so let's do this. Emotional defenses you built to survive. Patterns you learned to protect yourself. Stories you've internalized about love, safety, and worth. Let's go back over this. Old wounds are just memories. Thank you, Etoya. Thank you, baby. That's your first gift. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Old wounds are not just memories. They are beliefs that you formed in pain. They are emotional defenses you built to survive. They are patterns you learned to protect yourself. They're stories you internalized about love, safety, and understanding. And worth. That's what they are. That's what they are. And here's the truth that most people don't understand. Time does not heal wounds. Awareness does not heal wounds. Avoidance does not heal wounds. Unhealed wounds become filters. They decide who you trust, who you choose, what you believe, what you tolerate, how close you allow love to get to you. Oh, I need 2 more? Oh, I didn't even see somebody gave. I need 2 more. Oh, okay, Etoya. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Etoya. I need 2 more. 2 more of those little TikTok notes, y'all. Hey, Nicole, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Right? Avoidance doesn't heal wounds. You know, if you haven't been around a person for a long time, you think in your mind that if I don't see them, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. That doesn't heal wounds, just so we're clear. Right? So when you say, I don't know why I react like this, it's not random. It's unresolved. You have to deal with them, Nicole. You absolutely have to deal with your unhealed wounds. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way. Tanya be typing it up. She be putting it right in the chat. Right? Old wounds that you may recognize. Let's name some old wounds that many people carry silently. Abandonment, rejection, betrayal, emotional neglect, inconsistency, feeling unseen, having to grow up too fast, having to be strong too early. Hey, Amber, thank you for the follow, baby. Loving people who couldn't love you back. These wounds don't just hurt once. They shape your experiences and your expectations. Thank you, Amber, for the heart me, sweetie. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need 2 more of those TikTok things. Those little TikTok gifts. They're in my let me see if I can share it out again. I'm really trying to make my goal. Okay. All right. I need 2 more from 2 people who didn't send them already. I need 2 more. And I'll reach it. Amber, thank you. I need 1 more, y'all, and I'll reach my goal. I got 2 minutes. Wish I could stay. Oh, I'm sorry you gotta go, baby. I'm sorry. We'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Yes. Okay, Amber, you can only send 1. Each person can only send 1. So I need 1 more person to send one of those TikTok things while it's up there on the screen. Did I get? Oh, I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I got it. Thank you. Look, I gotta do the Kimmy shimmy. I'm gonna do a sitting one. Listen, I went to get up out my car a little while ago when I was coming back in the house. Let me tell you, I thought I was having a sciatic attack. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I said, oh, I was standing there and I was like scared to move because I thought I was gonna fall down. Y'all better pray for us, sister girl. I'm over here Kimmy shimmying. I better act like I got some good sense. I promise you. I better get it all the way together. I need to get it all the way together. Because I'm telling you, I felt like I wasn't going to be, I was holding on to the car door. Y'all know it's snow everywhere. And holding, and trying to just brace myself because my leg felt like it was going to come right from up under me. Your face lighting up is great. You were talking heavy stuff, but just smile. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Wait a minute. Angie C. Angie, you've been in the fan club for a month? Girl, let's go. Wow, let me add this. I didn't even know that, Angie. Wait a minute, did I add it? It's not adding. I wonder what is going on. Hey, Bradley. Thank you for the follow, baby. Thank you, Malika, for the feather tiara. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So I want to talk about this because these wounds don't just hurt once, as I said before. They shape your expectations and your experiences. And here's how they show up in your adult relationships. You chase closeness, you fear abandonment, you tolerate inconsistency, you confuse intensity with intimacy. You overgive, you shut down emotionally, you lose yourself trying to be loved, right? That's not your fault. Hey, Coach TJ, I see you, baby. How are you? That's not your fault, but it's your responsibility to heal. You didn't ask for anybody to treat you badly. You didn't ask for anybody to be inconsistent with you. You didn't ask for anybody to abandon you or reject you or hurt you or emotionally neglect you. You didn't ask for any of that. But you respond. You respond in your adult relationships. You show up in your adult relationships with this great fear, and none of that is your fault. Because you can't make somebody love you. Wait a minute, Amber, what did you say? Wait a minute. Girl, why you calling me out? I didn't even see it. Amber, girl, I can't even type right today. Wait a minute, kidding. Sounds like I found you because I needed this. Amber, I'm so grateful that you're here, my love. I really am. Welcome in, sis. Because all we talk about in this room is healing. And I want to welcome you in to this family, to this room. This is what we do. Thank you, Malika. Thank you. Thank you, baby. I see you. I see you, baby. I have to go, big sis. Oh, Malika, you leaving me already? Hey, Kim, I see you. I see you, baby. I'm healing every day, and I thank God for you. You're such a beautiful person. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you. That's what I'm here for. That is really what I'm here for. I just want people to understand that it's your responsibility to heal. Oh, the job called. Okay. All right. Well, pop back in if you can, baby. Right? Understand and know that. Understand and know that it is your responsibility to heal. You don't get away with not healing, my love. It's for the betterment of you. Real talk. Thank you, Kim. I see your comment, Kim. I see you, baby. Thank you for the heart me. Right? So let me tell you, I decided to incorporate stories into my nightly thing. So I want to tell you about a woman that I worked with. Her name is Carla. No, I'm going to call her Carla. Right? Healing is my goal for sure. I wish I knew it sooner. Pray for me and my family, turmoil and attack. William. Okay. William, I'm writing it down. Family attack. Got it. There's this woman that I worked with, right? And Carla said, I don't trust men. I've been hurt too many times. But as we talked, what came up was not just romantic pain. It was childhood abandonment. She had normalized it, right? She learned early on in life, don't rely on anyone. Don't need too much. Don't expect consistency. Love leaves. That's what she learned. That's what she learned, right? So when men showed up emotionally distant, her wounds recognized it as familiar. She wasn't choosing badly. She was choosing from her pain. And we don't even realize that we're doing that. So the reason why I was able to coach her through this is because I did the exact same thing. My ex-husband was not the reason why I went through all that I went through. That was not the reason. It was not. I'm being honest with you. It was the me feeling abandoned because my father passed away. That was the issue for me. Real talk. That was the issue. And I always felt like that because he passed when I was 16, 17 years old. And I always felt abandoned. I felt like he left me behind. I thought that I wasn't important. It bothered me to no end. I grew up feeling like an abandoned child. None of that was true, but that didn't stop me from feeling it. So what did I do? I acted out an abandoned child's behavior. That was what my life was. I'm going to protect myself. Thank you, Amber, for sharing out the live, baby. Thank you. I'm going to protect myself. If my own father left me due to alcoholism, then what makes me think that anybody else would stay? And that's what abandoned children tell themselves. Because you always have like this complex or something as if you're not good enough. And then what happens as a direct result of that is because of what you believe, you keep attracting people who fit the narrative of what you believe. Because now I know that was not true. I am loved. Yes. That's where the healing, that's part of the healing. It didn't begin there. It didn't begin there. But part of the closure around my dad came when I realized my father was like this really dope man. And I think I grew up and I began to understand some of the things that he dealt with in his own life and why he drank the way that he did. It wasn't cool. But I understand that sometimes you can get lost in that. It doesn't make it right. But it gave me the clarity that I needed around who he was. And that's all I needed to know. I can't go back and change not one thing that my father did. I'm not that powerful. I am not God. Right? But what I can do is thank you, Siobhan. Thank you, baby. I see you, Siobhan. Thank you. But what I can do is take that information and choose to see it as a stepping stone to my healing, because I was never abandoned. I mean, if you want to say abandoned unto death, like we could say that, but that's it. I don't, if I could be perfectly honest with you, right? It is vitally important that you understand why some of these things are happening in our lives, why they keep coming up. Where are these feelings of abandonment coming from? Why do you think that you're too much? Why do you feel like you can't rely on anyone? Where is that coming from? What's at the root of that? What caused you to go and believe that? What made you believe that love leaves you? What made you believe to not even expect consistency from someone? Oh, Amber, I hope so too. I pray so too. I pray so too. That's important, right? And it's quite, for you to even admit, first of all, let me just stop. For you to even say that and you're working on it, I'm very happy for you. I'm proud of you. And I'm rooting for you because I want to see you win. I want to see you win. And the fact that you even said that, it's huge. I don't even think you know how huge that is. And that's real talk. I had to understand that I was raised by a mother who felt abandoned when my father, right. There you go. There you go, Sheila. Absolutely. Absolutely. It requires some understanding. And I think when you get older, you begin to understand what happened. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I am so sorry. And I know your mother. Oh my God, that was a whole nother thing, right? Hey, Mike the franchise. I see you. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Because we all got something with us. We all have something. But what's at the root of why we behave and do some of the things that we do? This is very important to understand. You got to get to the root of it. It does not work. I'll be honest with y'all. It doesn't work any other way. Let me just be honest. Because you'll keep trying to like gloss over it. You cannot gloss over it because the way that you view the world is through that lens. And if you want your life to change, you have to review why you view the world that way. You have to do some introspection. You have to get down to the root of why you do the things you do, period. Period. Right? So if you already have an expectation that the men are not going to be good, or they're going to be emotionally distant, or you can't rely on them, or you think, you know, they're not going to be consistent, guess what you're going to do? You're going to keep meeting people who give you exactly what you believe that they're going to give you. You literally calling it into your life by your belief system. And whether people understand that or not, that is the thing that's driving your life. It's the way that you feel. Hey, Lorraine, how are you? I see you, baby. Hey, Randall. Okay, Randall is in the building. I was looking for you, Randall. I was like, where Randall at? Randall ain't in the building, right? So the reality of the situation is that if you believe that men are going to be a particular way, that's more than likely, Randall, you laughing at me? That's more than likely the reason why you keep meeting men who do you the way that they do you. Because it's about what you believe. It's about your worth. It's about your value. How do you see yourself? Thank you. Ownership helps us move towards healing. Healing crap is why I drink, so I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know. Okay. Moving towards healing. Crap is why I drink, so I don't know what that means exactly. If you want okay. My parents got all the time and drink all the time, and I told my husband before we got married, if my parents drink all the time, I failed my mom's. You felt your mom's pain? Suriname. Hey, sweet berry. South America, I see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Trisha, I see you, baby. I see you. How you doing? I see you, sis. Trisha, I'm coming back. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. See, I told you I can't type. That's okay, baby, because I'm just trying to read it. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. I think I got it. Good, baby. I'm glad you well. The issue is that Carla, she was meeting the very people in a real way. She was meeting the very people, right, that was honoring what she thought about people. She was choosing from her pain. This is where most people get stuck. They see the wound, but they don't know how to release it. They see the wound, but they don't know how to release it. Hey, Lorraine, thank you for the finger heart, baby. Thank you. If anybody hasn't given their daily heart me, can you give your daily heart me? Yes, Kim. That is exactly what we end up doing. Hey, Nikki, I see you, baby. You said, right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Yes. And see, this is why it's so important, because we'll get stuck in something. We'll see the wound. We know that the wound is there. Hey, Pete, I see you. But we don't know how to release the wound. Let me tell you how you release the wound. There are 5 core things that you could do. Tonight, I'm not going to walk you through the entire process, but I'm going to introduce you to it, so you can see where the wounds still have power in your life, so you can get ready to release them, okay? Let's be clear. Because awareness opens doors, but the release requires support. The first shift that you have to make is recognition. Not just knowing that you were hurt, but understanding how the hurt has shaped you. Kim said, grab your pen and your paper, everybody, let's go. Not the first shift is recognition, right? Not just knowing you were hurt, but understanding how the hurt has shaped you. Ask yourself this: what did this wound that I have teach me about love? I'm gonna take my Bluetooth and set it down. What did this wound teach me about love? The second one is, what did I decide about myself because of it? What behaviors did I adopt to survive? You said decided. What did I decide about myself because of it? What behaviors did I adopt to survive? I was going to shut out everybody from my heart. That's not what we want to do. Like, that's counterintuitive. Do you know that love is your birthright, baby? Nicole, love is your birthright. You lock everybody out, but then there's still you. You still need to love yourself. Wahida, I see you, baby. You said people pleasing. You came to me for this. Wait a minute, Amber. Amber said, wait a minute. So, yeah. So those are the 3 questions. I'm going to read them again. What did this wound teach me about love? What did I decide about myself because of it? What behaviors did I adopt to survive? What did this movie? No, what did the wound teach me about love? Thank you, Sheila. Sheila said 3 checks. Let's go. Sheila said, I got it. I got it, Kim. Let me give you a journal prompt. What emotional wound? No, that's okay, baby. We're fine. What emotional wound do I see showing up most in my relationship? What's triggering you? What's triggering you? Tanya, can you pin it? Journal prompt. But yeah, thank you, baby. Thank you. My moderators are amazing. Thank you. Shift 2, normalization. The second shift is normalizing your response. Your reactions make sense. Your defenses were necessary. Your survival strategies worked for a season. But survival strategies become limitations when the seasons change. That's why you can't block everybody out. So then there's you. You know what I used to say all the time? I used to say, oh, I need to lay at the altar all day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because, I'm a horror, right? I used to be a horror, right? I used to say, but if I did that, what good am I? If I didn't get up and face the real life situations and grow from them, what good am I? When I tell you that love is your birthright, it is what you first give yourself because of not only who you are, but whose you are. And we don't always recognize that. Oof, you said limitations when seasons change. Yes. Survival strategies don't last forever, right? They become limitations when the seasons change. Like what worked in one season of your life is not going to work across the board. Like it just don't. You changing, you're evolving, and the seasons are changing, right? So what worked for you in one season of your life is definitely not going to work for you throughout your entire life. It doesn't work. That's why we keep running ourselves aground. Because what we did when we were in our 20s and in our 30s doesn't work anymore now. We are being stretched right now. We are being stretched and it hurts and it's painful, but we realize that this is not how we want to do this thing. Can I be honest? You know what I feel in my spirit? I feel a lot of marriages coming. I'm just telling you what I feel. I feel, Chad, what have you accomplished? I feel, right, what have you accomplished in this season of your life? Yes, by doing that. Right? I feel marriage is coming. And I'm going to tell y'all why I feel it. Because I can literally explain this. Because I see healing. And because I see you aligning yourself with a different level of a person. Whenever you heal and you begin your process, there will be some people that are going to come into your life. And there are going to be some tests and some trials. To see if you're standing in your truth, to see if you're going to honor your truth, to see if you're going to stand on business and be 10 toes down, to see if you're going to own your stuff and your responsibility. There are going to be some tests and some trials. But can I tell you, I see the other side of this for those that take the time to heal now. It is not by accident that we are in this season in 2025, and it feels like people are awakening on levels that I can't even begin to even understand. Like I've never seen anything like this before. Oh, your kids is doing it too, Sharon? Oh my gosh. I don't know what is happening with my room. My room is not rooming like it usually rooms. I haven't seen more than 60 people in my room at one time. And that's funny because I usually have 100 and something people in here. I don't know what's going on. My room is not rooming how it normally rooms. And that's funny. Let me be strong and stand in faith. Yes. Because when you are strong and you stand by faith, your life begins to shift. And it doesn't mean you got to have planned out the next 30 days. All you need is one day. And then build on top of that one day. Normally 120. Yeah, it's usually a lot of people in my room. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. Thank you for sharing out the live. Thank you, Nikki, for the heart. Me, baby. I appreciate you. Right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why TikTok is TikToking the way it's TikToking. I have no idea. Right? But I'm okay with whoever comes in here because I'm so grateful, right? We got to understand that we want more for ourselves. Today was an energy vampire. I just caught you and I'm cooking dinner. Bronze life, hey baby, that's all I have in me. Laugh out loud, no, I got you, baby. I already spoke to God and I promised us a celibate journey until I'm serious in a serious relationship. No, honey, until you marry. You know what? I was just saying this to somebody the other day, and I gotta just keep it real. We've been married too many times. People think that it's the piece of paper. It's not. That's why a lot of us have been left on the side of the road bleeding out. If I could just be honest with you, I mean, really, real talk. If I could just be honest, that's why. That is absolutely why. It's really because we have not healed from the first infraction and nobody has loved us ever. We haven't experienced love. And love from outside of us, and we haven't been loving ourselves properly. We not passing out marriage perks with a girlfriend title. Marriage is a covenant. Yes. I think my mindset has changed in the way I communicate. Yes, Sharon. And I can tell that like a wife forgotten in her youth. Y'all see what I'm saying? We don't even realize that we get involved with people and get into relations with them. Wait a minute, y'all, I'm getting a puzzle. Oh, wow. I'm getting a puzzle. Okay. All right, I got it. You know, it's this is real. Let me just be perfectly honest with you. This is real stuff. The fact that we've been married so many times. I talked about this the other day. I don't care if I have to barricade myself behind a door, not coming in my house. Boundary. What you say? You gonna be taking wood and putting it on so nobody can come in. Yes, tapping is clapping, y'all. If y'all tap the screen, that is hilarious. I'm tapping my own live out. If y'all tap the screen, right, it sends the live out to other people. If you share it out, that'll help me. If you repost it, that'll help. Everything, all of that helps. Popular votes, the popular gift, that helps. All of that helps, right? The reason why this is so, Tasha, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You said you barricading yourself. That is hilarious. Let's talk about this, though. Let's talk about this. This is where self-compassion begins and also where resistance shows up. Let me go back over that. The second shift is normalizing your response. Your reaction makes sense. Your defenses were necessary. Your survival strategies worked for a season. But survival strategies become limitations when the seasons change. Thank you for figuring it out. Thank you, baby. Gotta say it out my mouth even when I don't feel that way. Normalize. Yes, Tanya. Thank you, baby. Thank you for pinning that. This is where self-compassion begins and also where resistance shows up. Most people want to skip out on this step and stay stuck in shame. They don't mean to, but they stay there. Oh my goodness, Kim, thank you, thank you, thank you. You said can't try. I love that. I love how y'all rap for me. Y'all so dope. I love y'all. I really do. Y'all so good. Kim, you already know, sister girl. Sister girl, you already know. The third shift is interruption. Old wounds show up automatically. Hey, Kendra, I see you right. You laughing because Kim. I do know you actually yelling. Y'all are so funny. Interruption is the third shift, right? So old wounds we know show up automatically. We get triggered. Then there's reaction. Then there's regret. Then there's repeat. We repeat it. The interruption is the moment you pause and say, this is my wound talking, not my truth. This is my wound talking, not my truth. That's how you interrupt it. The pause feels uncomfortable because healing always disrupts what's familiar. Your knee-jerk reaction to whatever it is. I'm telling you, when you begin to heal, you are going to disrupt what's familiar, because now you're going to pause for a moment and think about how you're responding and reacting. So you're going to get triggered, but your reaction is not going to be the same. As Sharon was saying, you're going to get triggered, but your reaction is not going to be the same. You won't have to regret or repeat it again if your reaction from the gate changes, right? That's what's important, right? The fourth shift is replacement. You don't release a wound by suppressing it. You release it by replacing the belief it created. Let me say that again. You don't release a wound by suppressing it. You release it by replacing the belief that created it around what created it. Right? Thank you for the heart puff. I see you, Sheila. I see you, baby. Thank you for the heart puff, baby cakes. But this doesn't happen in isolation, just so we know. It happens through repetition, reflection, accountability, and emotional safety. This is where most people try to do it alone and end up reopening the wound. Listen, I'm going to talk about this again. But this doesn't happen in isolation. It happens through repetition, reflection. Let me stop right there. Because what we're talking about is releasing old wounds. What I generally tell people at this particular juncture, whenever I'm talking about the releasing of the wounds, I need you to go back to where it first happened at. I need you to go back. No, go back past your ex, go back past your ex-husband, go back past your ex-wife, go back past that, because it didn't happen then. It was happening already before then. So what you have to do is you have to slow walk yourself back to find out when and where was the first infraction. Where was it that you felt like, right, you were being left behind, abandoned, not listened to, not being heard, all of those things that go on in your youth, right? Even down to your childhood. Yes, right. You go back and you reflect, not to cry, not to lament, for the purpose of reflecting on and figuring out why that thing keeps triggering you. Why is it that this keeps happening? You know you want to get better. You know you want your life to change. It's going once again to require you to lean in to the why. Why do I act like this? Why did I give myself away? Why didn't I open my mouth when they were talking to me crazy and reckless? Why didn't I say how I felt when they were when we were about to get married or before we got married? What was I so afraid of? They were my best friend. I told them everything, but there were certain things I never spoke up. Why did I keep my mouth shut? Why did I betray myself? Why did I abandon myself in that relationship? Why did I just let it go? Was it really to keep the peace, or did I feel like my voice wasn't going to be heard? It's important to identify what that thing is. And was it because of when you were a kid, when you were younger, people told you to shut up and be quiet? Was it because, thank you, Kendra, for the heart, me, my love. Was it because somebody said that you know, that in elementary school that you were ugly? Is it because nobody really talked to you? You felt ostracized when you were in the second grade and something happened and you began to cry and everybody laughed at you. Where does it come from? You can't open up about your feelings and your emotions. In the first grade or in kindergarten, somebody took something from you. The more you tried to tell somebody, the more you were told to pipe down, leave it alone. The day that somebody touched you inappropriately and told you if you tell that they was going to take, come on here. Where does it come from? Where does it come from? Because it's a reason why it's there. And that's not even, and I have yet to even talk about the whole issue of the DNA. I'm calling the issue, it's not an issue. It's the DNA of your mother and your father. Where does this come from? Is it passed down through your mother, the mitochondrial DNA? Or do you act like your father? Why are you so passive? It feels like love is your enemy, but it's actually not your enemy. Love actually didn't have anything to do with this. I'm okay. All right. I'm preaching. Okay. Y'all get what I'm saying? You said not me dancing in my bedroom screaming out there. You know what, Kim? I can't with you. I love you so much. What love don't have anything. Hey, Kimberly, I see you, baby. How are you? But listen, where do it come from? Sometimes you don't even know that you acting like your great-great-great-grandmother. That some of the trauma and the drama that you even have doesn't even come from you. You can't even figure out a point in the time in your own life where something has affected you so deeply that you would even behave like this. You don't even understand. Part of it is not even understanding who you are. Like, can I keep it real? And I'm talking to everybody, but I got a word for my brothers because they're up in the building and I know they're here. You wasn't meant to be a lackey. You were built to be a leader. You got to figure it out too. What makes you feel inadequate? What makes you feel like you're not enough? And I need you to really get a checkup from the neck up because we need you. And we ain't got time. Listen, we getting too old. We need you to lean in right now. Find out whatever it is that you need to know. Begin to do the work. Because I promise you we need you. And I'm not just talking. We need your protection. We need your covering. We need your love. We need your time. We need your attention. We need you. Not to raise children all together, because some of us are past that. We over it. We need you because we need to have somebody to love, but we can't love somebody who's not loving us because they're not loving themselves. Let us be clear. That's real talk. We need y'all. We do. And it is what it is. I say we need your love, Sharon, because we do. We need the love of our men. We need them. Period. And something has got to shift. And while I'm talking to everybody tonight, I needed to stop and pause to say that. Because whatever got you in the space of not feeling like you enough, that's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. I promise you it is. Because you are more than enough. That don't mean that you don't need correction. We all need some correction. We all need to lean into our own trauma and drama. Yeah, you made a mistake. You picked her because she was cute. You thought she was the one. Men very rarely fall in love. And if they fall in love, I shouldn't say very rarely they fall in love, but they might fall in love twice in their entire life because it's too much on their emotions. They cannot even handle it. If they lucky. We need you. I'm going to stick a pin in that and leave that right there. My husband tells me he loves me every day, but my reaction sometimes is not real. Okay. All right, Sharon. I don't know. Your reaction's not real. You telling him you love him, but it's not real. I don't understand. The replacement. This is why it's so hard to do it alone. Because we need to get to the meat and potatoes of everything that's going on. I'm sorry, that's because I was over here acting up. That's not your fault, Pumpkin. It's my bad. My bad. After all the trauma, I have a hard time saying I love you. I understand. I understand. I'm saying what I'm saying because at some point, hi, Coley Cole, I love you. You got a Christmas party on Thursday, my love? All right, baby. I hope you have a good time, sweetheart. I love you. The fifth shift has got to be integration. This is the final shift that you need to make in order to release old wounds. This is where the healing becomes part of who you are and not something you visit when you're triggered. This is the difference between I know better and I live differently. This is the difference between I know better and now I live differently. There's a difference. You have to integrate your healing into your life. Like Sharon gave a wonderful example. She said, I don't react anymore. I'm beginning to change. My husband sees that. Okay, I see what you're saying, Sharon. I'm going to circle back to that. Her husband sees that she's not reacting and responding, right? in the way that she would usually be triggered, because she is now living in her process of her healing, right? She is living in her process of healing. So you have to begin to integrate this new way of being into your life. You can't stay stuck and call yourself healing. It doesn't work like that. You can't think that everybody that comes into your life is the culprit if you haven't worked through your own stuff, if you're not living your life in a way that honors you, right? We have to be honest about where we are. We have to integrate this new way of being into our lives. You said, well, I'm trying to get unstuck. You're trying to get unstuck. That you are. I see it happening. You already told me. You're having a breakthrough, Sharon. I don't even know if you realize, like, you've been having the breakthroughs. Since you've been coming on this live, the stuff that you've been telling me, and when you first came on this live, baby, I'm listening and hearing a whole different Sharon in the comments. I really am. You are not the same way that you were when you first came in here. Now, I realize some of this is new, but you are a work in progress, and I see you. I see you. I'm blown away by that. It blesses my heart. Oh, you said you have a Christmas show on Friday. I'm your favorite producer. You go, okay, Coley Cole, I love you. I hope you have fun at the Christmas show. I hope you have fun, baby. That's my Coley Cole, my sweetie pie. Let me give you, hey, Janine. Oh, no, she's co-hosting. I keep getting that wrong. I'm thinking somebody coming in the room. No. Nicole said, hello, everybody. Okay, so let me give y'all some affirmations. Repeat these with me. I'm 75. Is it too late for me to get on stuff from all the drama? Huh? I don't know what you're saying. You're 75. Is it too late for me to get on stuff from all the drama? Something's missing, Sharon. I don't understand what you're saying, baby. I do not understand what you're saying, my love. I don't. Let me give you the affirmations. Coley Cole, look at that. Aw, thank you. Is it too late for me to change? Absolutely not. Yes, I unstuck. I got that part. But is it too late for me to change? No, Sharon, it's not. Listen, can I be honest with you? If I was you and your husband began to respond and you watching this, let me tell you something. I would be finding every way that I can to love on that man. I'm telling you, because Sharon, you don't even understand how powerful you are. You don't understand, baby. Let me tell you, I would live the rest of my life out where we could not get enough of one another. I would be serving him. He would be serving me. I would change up the whole game. Whatever it was before, it would be no more. That's how powerful you are, sis. I need for you to understand that. We don't have to serve anybody. We get to. And when we have the attitude of I get to serve people. I get to show up and be my amazing self. I get to love. I get to serve. Come on here now. I get to show up. I get to go on vacations. Come on here. It's not I have to, it's that I get to. It changes everything. If you're looking for ways to be a blessing. I say this often, and I usually say this on the prayer call. I heard Bishop T.D. Jakes talk about this years and years ago. He said, Lord, make me an answer, my God, today. That thing changed everything for me. I thought about that thing. I don't want to be in nobody's life and be a problem. I don't want to bring no drama. Lord, make me an answer. That is Sheila, it's very powerful. And I've been stuck on that. And I can't tell you when he preached that. It was a long time ago. Hey, Pashan, I see you, baby. It was a long time ago. But the reason why I find that to be is because you know how much corrective measures have to happen within us in order for us to be an answer. I would be trying to find new ways to love I would blow his mind. Anticipating needs. I ain't got time. Hey, Caroline, I see you, baby. That's all right. You here right now. That's it. That's all. That's it. Right? I'm telling you. Aw, Coley Cole, I love you too, my love. I love you too, sweetheart. I am telling you that when you get yourself together, when you understand, you know, that you got the power to shift things, right? Listen to me. You show up differently, baby. Pashan, you've been in the Fair Club for 2 months, it says. Thank you, Pashan. Releasing old wounds, Caroline. That's what we was talking about tonight. Releasing old wounds. Thank you, Forever. I see you. Forever, that mommy. I see you, baby. Thank you for the heart me. Yeah. Do you understand? The whole purpose and the idea. Man, listen. Nikki, I see you, baby. Thank you for the rose. Sweetheart, I see you. Because all you want to do is be a blessing. All you want to do when you reach a certain place in your life, you're not looking for conflict. You're not looking for the things that, you're trying to live your life a certain way and you want it to be peaceful. It's not perfect, but it's peaceful. There will be disagreements, but it's peaceful because it's respect tied all up in there. If all you want to do is be the best person you know how to be, first for yourself and then for your husband or your wife, you change the game. Okay, what does that mean, Sharon? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You said the twin was a favorite. I was just there, so no love, and I still don't understand why. I got you, baby. I got you. And that goes back to childhood. And so now you know what it is. Do you know once you understand what it is, it doesn't have the same level of power over you anymore? Just realize that. It's like having a headache and not understanding why. I got a bad headache. Why's my head hurting? I never get headaches. Like, what's up with that? I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Blah, 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 right? And you go, oh, I didn't eat. You discover that, so now you go and eat. I didn't eat. Okay, that's why now my head's hurting and causing a whole big, Listen. Once you begin to uncover where the trauma comes from, you can work through it. It doesn't have the same amount of power over you. If your twin sister, the grief that your parents had to be feeling at the loss, it would make any child at 6 years old feel unwanted, unloved, because all of the attention goes into the child that was lost. And then you're so busy as a parent nursing your wounds, you don't see that the other child is sitting right there. And at 6, you don't understand anything. Thank you for the 100 minutes. Thank you for the watching 100 minutes, baby. LaTanya, I see you, baby. I see you. Thank you for the love you so much, sweetheart. I see you. You are so good, Kim. You are so right. Yes. We don't think about what other people are going through. You know, that's how I learned to forgive my father. That's what gave me the release. Because I was holding on to all of the foolishness for what? For what? It didn't even serve me. It didn't even serve me. But to understand as a mother how that must have felt, and understand how helpless your father had to feel that he couldn't help her through that because he was grieving himself. Like, there are so many dynamics that we don't understand. Thank you, Nicole. I love you, baby. Right? Yes, but maybe not even intentionally. Maybe not even intentionally. So sometimes we be wearing the weight of somebody else's stuff and it doesn't even belong to us. I don't know, Sharon, because like in my life, and your life was so miserable. Yes, I get it. I get that it was miserable. But the moment you release it, you can reclaim your joy. Real talk. It's up to you to want to release it. It's up to you to forgive. It's up to you to get a new lease on life. It's up to you to see yourself strong. It's up to you to say, I forgive you, mommy. I forgive you, daddy, for what you did or didn't do. Release them so that you can be released. It was a lot. It was a lot. When my mother passed, I was in a fog. I mean, people was all around me and I saw everybody, but I didn't see them. That's different than losing your child. You have to release them so you can be released. I keep telling people all the time, you can't hold anybody else's feet to the fire unless you stand there near the fire to keep their feet near the fire. Like, you can't. It is virtually impossible to hold somebody else's feet to the fire without you being consumed by the fire yourself. Y'all remember Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? The people who put them in the fire was burnt up. But when they looked in, they said, wait, there's not 3 of them, it's 4 of them. Their clothes wasn't even singed. That's different. But you can't hold anybody's feet to the fire without the fire consuming you. That's real talk. And then, yes, you will feel miserable your entire life because you can't even embrace somebody loving you. And we don't understand, like, we're like one decision away. I really mean that. And I say that all the time. You're one decision away from changing your life. I was on the phone talking to somebody the other day, and they was talking to me about their husband and what they do and what their husband wasn't doing. And they went through the whole thing. Hey, Zen Stories, I see you, baby. Right? And they was telling me the whole story. They had to tell me the whole story. You know, and I had to listen to the whole story. So I said, I got 3 questions for you. What's the end game? What do you want? And who is God telling you to be? 3 questions. I said, you answer them for yourself. I don't need the response. You know that clears a lot of stuff up. Just answer those 3 questions. Y'all know me. I'm always asking questions because y'all already got the answer. What do you want to see happen in your life moving forward? But what do you want to see? What do you want your life to look like? What's the end game? If you were to tell me to paint a picture, if I were to tell you to paint a picture of what at the end of your life you want it to look like, I know that you can do that. You could say, oh, I want to go on a cruise. Oh, I want to do this. I want you to talk about your interpersonal, not vacations, not trips. What do you want your life to look like? That's the question. And then what I help you do as a relationship coach is I help you reverse engineer it, because we're starting from this point and we're going to create that life for you. But there are some questions that you need to ask yourself. And one of which is, what's the end game? Because I refuse to live my life miserably. I want to live in a place of joy and peace in my own life. Like, what do you want? What does that look like for you? Patty V, I see you, baby. My therapist and I just talked about, what does your favorite life look like? Yes. I want my life to look like love. Then you have to become it. If that's what you want, become it. Walk in it. Embody it. Be peaceful. And I know that's easier said than done, but I'm a whole relationship coach, so I'm talking about it from the perspective of having embodied it myself. But it's really about what you want. That's how you begin to embody it. Because all you have to do is make a decision. That's all you have to do, my love. Oh, I'm sorry you had to work late. That's okay, baby. That's okay. That's all right, Patty V. I missed you in here, but I know you usually in the building. You cannot expect to receive what you cannot also give, right? But we're not even worrying about giving it to anybody else before you give it to yourself. Like, give it to yourself. You want the gift of a healed self. Work on yourself. Thank you, Zen. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. You understand? Like, let's be honest. You said I usually charge right on it. I love this topic. Oh, thank you, baby. I see you, Patty. Accept myself and love who I am and take myself out to eat or buy myself something. Accept yourself. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I know there's a lot of comments that I kind of missed. I know there are. I'm not sure though, were they? Okay, I'm maybe it's y'all talking to one another. Right? So when you think about that, you have to line that thing up. Yes, I have to work on myself every day. I get up in the morning and thank God that I am loved. Yes, it's just like that. Amber, okay, I have to go. I'm grateful to have found you tonight. I'll be watching for you. You really spoke to me. Thank you, Amber. I'm so glad you're here, my love. I'm so glad you joined us. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow during the day, and then tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 7. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the tiara, Amber. I appreciate you, sweetie. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. This topic is something I needed to hear. Yes. Y'all are so dope. I'm telling you, y'all are amazing. But it's important to honor yourself. Good night, baby. I listen to you during the day, but you're always in my pocket because I'm at work, so I can't respond. Oh, okay. When I was on earlier, yeah. It's listen. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, baby. I love your name. I got Caroline Herrera in my my little stash. I got my little perfume stash. I love Caroline Herrera. Yes. So, yeah. Because it's time to change, baby. Because you are this close to your healing. Because you can have peace and joy right now. Because you deserve to have it within yourself. Yes, I love Caroline Herrera. Yes. Mm-hmm. Because you don't have to play small anymore, because you can love out loud. You can love yourself out loud. You can sit in your power. At one point wanted to run, forgetting I'm overseas. Oh, wait a minute, Sheila, stop, girl! Don't run. We have to be like, find her address. Oh shit, girl, don't do it. Don't do it unless you're ready. I'm just telling you right now. Don't be out here in these streets running on the walking path, whatever it is. Don't do it. I'm being silly. I'm so silly. Yeah, because it's changing you. It's changing you, Sharon, and I see it. We want to live differently. Thank you, Latanya. I see you, baby. Thank you for the Go Populars. Thank you. I appreciate you. Right? Want to get to the point where we understand just how powerful we really are when we live our lives in a way that honors us. I don't have it all together. I just let God use me the way that He wants to use me. I don't know everything, but I'm open and I'm a vessel to be used by Him. That's why I play a lot. I got jokes, but I really don't play. Thank you, Patty V. I see you, baby. I've never craved peace as much as yes, because as you get older, that's all you really want. You're like, wait, that's what I want. And guess what? That's what you can have. That's exactly what you can have. You don't have to, whatever they said to you, whatever they did to you, whatever happened, that's not who you are now. That's the lie they told you to control you. That's the lie that they told you to try to get over on you. They wanted you to feel bad, dejected, rejected. They wanted you to not feel good about who you are. Don't you know? You are built and made for so much more than that. Thank you, Crystal Dawn. I see you, baby. I see you. Thank you for the follow. I created boundaries that helped me create my peace. Absolutely. It's important to finally, really, truly understand who you are and how you are the answer to everything that concerns you, you and God. I promise you, your life begins to just work out because you are aligning yourself back to you. You're being reconciled back to yourself. I walked in and you were talking about children, something about 6. Was it poignant? It was, because it was rooted in forgiveness. It was. Miss you and thank you, beautiful sister. Say it. Blessing, sense, and love. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I was here earlier, and then okay. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to. You know what? Hello, Nuck, if you buck group. That is hilarious. Thank you for the best gift. Thank you, and you are amazing. Crystal, you are amazing. Wait a minute, cause y'all get some act right, cause y'all be acting up. Hey, my degree was in women's studies to advocate for us. Your live teaches me something new every time. Wow, Sheila. What did you get? You got your bachelor's, your master's. What did you get in women's studies? Like, what did you do? Zen Stories. You see Zen Stories is acted up. You see that, Tanya? A BA. Okay. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love that. And you know what, though? Can I tell you something, Sheila, if I could be honest? You have to be open to hear this. You have to want to heal to hear this. Because we matriculated past the shame and blame of it all. We just want to get better. I could drive the black and did I tell? Wait a minute. You know what? I'm not doing this with y'all tonight. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so amazing, Sheila. I'm so grateful, baby. Listen, don't listen to them. They're all crazy. They talking about black impalas. I am clutching my pearls. So even Tanya talking about she got snacks. Listen, they a mess. I'm telling you, I love this room. I got the best room on TikTok because all of y'all are in it. Oh, no. Here go Pring. Let's not get Pring started again, y'all. Y'all need prayer. I told y'all, I'm gonna go get some lard. And I'm gonna have to pray over the lard and slather it and put on my helmet and my knee pads. I'm gonna be praying for y'all so long. Y'all ain't right. I'll bring water and Chris go, right. They out of retirement, right. Y'all walking away for 10 seconds and you started nuck and buck without me, right? Kim, this is what I'm saying. Kim, like 10 minutes. You wasn't going for 5 minutes, girl, and they started with the nucking in the bucket. I'm like, what? Black Impala, somebody got the snacks already. Wait a minute, socks and coins. Who's signing up? Oh my God, we gonna have to pray for y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Literally walked away to put a glass away in the kitchen. I don't know. I don't know. They terrible. They're terrible. I'm telling you, they ready. They ready to bring the thunder and the rain. Oh my goodness. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are hilarious. Let me give y'all these. Wait a minute. Who said? Zen Story started it. It was Zen who started it. Zen. Okay. Now we know who the culprit was. I had to think about it. It was Zen. It was Zen. Zen did it. Zen did it. Yes. Let me give y'all these affirmations. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? I want y'all to repeat these. Say them out loud as you write them down. Zen Stories is cracking up because she's like, oh yeah, you starting it. Why do I need to resurrect the night? No, there was no reason. Zen Stories just came on talk about knucking and bucket. That's all. Nobody said anything. My girl in here with the little scrappy. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Y'all are so crazy. Like, what's happening? What is really happening right now? Like, really? Let me give y'all these affirmations. Right, Sheila, they terrible. I'm telling you, Sheila's like, they ready to squat up. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. Did you no, I didn't listen to the song. Nobody sent it to me. I forgot. I know you do, Zed. I know you do. Listen, I love y'all so much. Y'all are dope. Y'all are super dope. I just love y'all. Y'all amazing. Okay, let's do the affirmations. Let's do the affirmations. Y'all ain't ready for the affirmations. Repeat these with me slowly. I acknowledge the wounds I carry without judgment. Yes, Caroline, we have fun in here. We have a really good time. Because, sometimes it's a little heavy, but it's necessary. I acknowledge the wounds I carry without judgment. I want you to say them to yourself. Look at Tanya. Tanya is typing them up. I no longer allow my pain to choose my partner. I will no longer allow my pain to choose my partner. I am safe to heal at my own pace. My past does not define my future. I am becoming emotionally available to healthy love. My past does not define my future, and then I am becoming emotionally available to healthy love. Look at y'all. Y'all are so dope and amazing. Y'all are amazing. Yes, I am becoming emotionally available. No, no praying. I'm gonna listen to it on my own. I don't know if I want to hear Nuck and Buck up on here. I am learning to trust myself again, y'all. I'm scared of Little Scrappy. I don't even know who are these people. Who is Little Scrappy? Y'all are hilarious. I am becoming emotionally available to healthy love. I am learning to trust myself again. I'm going to say it one more time. I am learning to trust myself again. I need y'all to say it out loud to yourselves. Each one of them. Notice which ones feel harder for you to say than the others. That's where you need to begin the work. The one that feels the hardest. That's what's important. Let me give you some journal prompts, and I want you to sit with these a little bit later. I'm going to give you the journal prompts. Look at me shaking my shimmy. You never had healthy love. It's coming. I don't know if you was in here, sis, but I'm telling you, I see marriages coming. I don't know why. God was showing me that. Did I tell y'all what happened the other day? I did not tell y'all what happened the other day. Can I tell y'all this true story? I'm not making this up. I don't make nothing up anyways. I don't know why I keep saying that stuff like that. Let me tell y'all what happened the other day. I got a package in the mail. So my tenant who lives upstairs got a package. So I left the package on the chair. It was 2 packages. I left the package on the chair in the living room so that when she came in, she could just take her package and go. I didn't see that the other package had my name on it. I get an automatic shipment of like collagen, right? Every 3 months I get, a big bag, right? Because I take collagen almost every day. So, anywho, the next morning, I walk into the kitchen to go make my tea, and I noticed that there's 2 things on the couch. I said, I'm on the chair. And I was like, she said, no, 3 things actually. 2 things in 2 clear bags, right? And then 1 thing in a box. And she said, I didn't mean to take your box upstairs. That came the other day. I said, oh. I said, well, I didn't order nothing. But then I opened the box and it was my collagen. I knew exactly what that was. I said, what's this? I said, I didn't order anything, from Lazan. I don't know what's going on. So she said, I don't know because it's not mine. I was like, well, what is it? She's like, I don't know. It's not mine. I didn't order anything, right? I was like, okay. She said, I got my stuff the other day. And I said, okay. So I'm looking, I'm like, this is a white curtain. Like, why would I didn't order anything. But, out of curiosity, when I got off the prayer call, I wanted to see what it was. Because I was like, is this a curtain or some kind of a tablecloth or something? Why was it a wedding dress? It was a wedding dress. I ain't order no wedding dress off the Zon. I promise y'all, the craziest thing, I was like, I didn't know what it was. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. It was a whole wedding. I said, this is symbolic or something. Like, I was like, you didn't order this? I literally called her at work and was like, wait a minute. I was like, you didn't order that? She was like, no, I didn't order that. I said, no. She said, I left your box there. I said, no, the collagen. I know, I got that. That comes on subscription, right? And you said you got the rice ready. That is funny. I said, no, you know what's in that other bag? She was like, no. I was like, it's a wedding dress. I promise. I was like, I was on the prayer call. I was at the end of the prayer call. I was like, y'all, guess what's in the bag? It was like, what? I said, it's a wedding dress. I was like, I ain't order no wedding dress. Like, I ain't getting married. And it was like, maybe you is. I'm like, listen, God said he gonna be surprising people in the month of December. But I'm telling you, I feel in my spirit that there are gonna be a lot of marriages happening. And especially because you're in this room, not because of you're with me, but because of the nature of the work that's going on in this room. It doesn't even have to be me. Y'all just happen to like me because of my personality, but it doesn't have to be me. You would find yourself in this place of wanting to heal. And right after that, you're going to begin to meet people as you matriculate, as you grow. You're going to attract the right people into your life. I'm just telling you, I'm thinking about renewing our marriage vows. Yes, that's a wonderful idea, Sharon. As long as you don't cuss them out when you get to the we Gucci. I want to be invited. Invite me. I want to be there. You understand what I'm saying? I said, oh, shoot, somebody's into wedding dress. I'm afraid if I stand up there, I might say, see, Sharon, ain't nobody playing with you. Ain't nobody playing with you. We is not going to play it out the whole wedding vow renewal, and then you going to get up there and act up. We not doing that. We are not doing that. No. Caroline, that's fine. It's perfect wherever you are. I'm telling you that the healing journey that you're on is going to draw people to you who know how to love you because you're learning how to love yourself. I'm not talking about any old body being in your life. I'm going to be right there, Sharon. I'm going to be like, Lord, thank you, Jesus. I'm going to be shouting and everything. I'm just like, I'm just like, I don't know. I didn't try it on. I put it back in the bag. It wasn't mine. I just wanted to know what it was. I was just being nosy, right? I was like, I got a wedding gown. Like, what? Somebody sent the wedding gown to my house? And people send me gifts all the time. Like my friends and stuff, they send me gifts because I be blessing people, praying, whatever. So people send me stuff in the mail and I don't be knowing where it be coming from. And not like they sent me the God is Dope shirt. I love that shirt. I love the God is Dope hoodies. I love it, right? But right, I was just about to say, yeah. So I love certain shirts. Somebody sent me Make America Pray Again, and it's an all black on black hoodie. I absolutely love it, right? But people who know me like in real life, they send me gifts. They bless me. They cash at me. They Zelle me. They just, bless me, right? And I don't, they just want to be a blessing. I'm like, thank you, Lord, But sometimes I get stuff and I don't know where it came from. And I'll be like, who sent me this? Now I got to go asking everybody who sent it. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't order nothing. Let me see what this is. Right? No. I have on my other hoodie. I got on my other sweat jacket now. No, I don't have on my God is Dope hoodie. Make America Pray Again. I love that hoodie. And it's so nice and soft, but it comes from God is Dope, and I love it. Right? Black on black. That's what we wear. Right? No, but mine says Make America Pray Again. See, y'all play too much. Y'all trying to have you. Who got the bail money? They trying to get me jacked up. I need bail money before I go anywhere. I got to make sure I got bail money. Let me give y'all these journal prompts. I just had to tell y'all that because that is the craziest thing that ever happened. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, a wedding dress came to my house. And the wedding dress is like it was a corset in the back. Like, so you can pull it, up and around the girls, I guess, and then pull it tight. So, and I'm sure I could fit it because I'm like, it was like an extra large or something. But whatever, I didn't try. I just put it up. I was like, whoa, let me push this back in the thing. But it was funny. We smarter than that. To be busted. Oh, so we don't need bail money? Black leather gloves? Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's do the journal prompts. Okay, what wound feels most active in my relationships right now? What wound feels most active in my relationships right now? Hey, Mary B, I see you. We're smarter than to be busted. Y'all are funny. Okay, how has this wound protected me? That's the second question. Wait a minute. What? Nitrates? What? What? Okay, what wound most active? Y'all again. Y'all are terrible. Oh my God, y'all are terrible. Okay, how has this wound protected me? How has this wound protected me? That's the second question. Y'all are so funny. You see how they acted up, Sheila? Do you see how they acted up? Oh my goodness. How has this wound Hey, Army Vet, Glasses is in the building. Hello. Oh my God. You said face paint. Like, wait, okay. I'm not fooling y'all. I'm not fooling with y'all. I'm not doing it. Okay. How has it limited me? Wounds don't protect us, it closes us up. Another brick on the wall, yes. How has it limited me? The wounds. What would releasing this wound require of me? These questions don't bring closure. They create awareness and readiness. Here's what I want you to know. Forgiveness and forward thinking. I love that, Patty V. You cannot release wounds that were formed in relationships by yourself. Not because you're incapable, but because your nervous system learned these patterns in connection. Healing happens in safe connections too. This is not about willpower. It's not about time. It's not about being strong enough. This is identity work, and identity work requires support. This is why I created the Unlocking Your Love community. Not to rush your healing, but to walk you through it, to walk with you through it. Inside this community, we identify wounds as they show up, slow the process down, heal without shame, rebuild emotional safety, break old patterns gently, restore self-trust, and help you release what no longer belongs to you. That's what I help you with. If you're tired of carrying wounds that weren't yours to hold, if you're ready to stop letting pain choose your relationships, if you know awareness isn't enough anymore, this is your invitation to join the Unlocking Your Love community. Let me tell y'all why this works. Because you don't have to relive the pain to release it, but you do need the right support to heal. I'm just saying. This is why community works. Look, y'all see me doing my little Kimmy shimmy? We at 75K. We are at 75K. I'm getting it. I'm over here chair dancing. I told y'all I'm the best chair dancer this side of the East Coast. Yes, click the link in my bio if you want to become a part of the Unlocking Your Love community. And I'm telling you, it's where the work is happening. It is $77 a month if you do it now in the month of December. As of January the 2nd, it goes up to $97 a month. It's a new year. It's a new year. But I'm telling you, everybody in there is having breakthroughs on one level or another. But I'm essentially revamping the program too. I'm reframing it, and I'm excited about releasing that in the month of January. I'm really, really, really excited about that. It is going down. DOWN. Thank you for the, okay. All right. Okay, I see the tiara I got, because I was like, wait, I only have 5. Somebody gave me a tiara. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Wait a minute. Why is my thing acting like this? Oh, because okay, I got it. I got it. Caroline says, set boundaries and let myself know I deserve peace. The windshield is right in front of us, not in the rearview mirror. Identity work. That's right. More guarded. I'm trying to look back at the comments. You know what, Patty V, you are hilarious. The black leather gloves, all of that. Y'all are funny. I love y'all so much. Okay. All right. I got to go back. I was trying to look through the comments. There's so many. Yes, I'm about to do the same, Caroline. I am about to do the same. If anybody is interested in becoming a part of the Unlocking Your Love community, please look at the link in my bio. If anybody has any questions for me right now, I'm ready to take some. Caroline, you have a good night, my love. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. We need some humor, and it's healing to know you have it is Patty V. Can I tell you, that's why I love y'all so much. Like, we be talking seriously, but we really lean in, right? When we want to have fun, we are cracking up. And y'all are, Sharon, I feel the same. They literally make me happy. It literally make me happy. Like, I get on here and I get joy. So sometimes, even if I'm not feeling the best and I get on here, y'all perk me right up. Sometimes I'll be tired, I'll get on and y'all will perk me up. Some days I can't wait to get on here early during the day and even at night. And when I get on, y'all perk me up even more. Now I'm cutting up and I'm having fun and I'm teaching and I'm doing the things that I do. Right? Kimberly said, I love this group. Me too. I'm telling you, they are hilarious. And Kimberly, I don't even know if you're in on the joke. Like, they literally, somebody came in here and was having trouble with their boyfriend and everybody was ready to posse up and it bugged me out. I started laughing so hard. They was talking about Black Impala with no plates, all black, it was hilarious. Hey, Ma, I see you, Ma. I love you. I love you, Ma. Yeah, and Kimberly, let me just tell you, they had me laughing so hard. They was like, we got the Black Impala with no place. That was Patty V. I hollered. Here we go. Here go Pring. She got brass knuckles. They was ready to posse up for old girl who was having problems. I said, wait. We ain't got no bail money. It was like all black bandanas and all. I was like, what? Like, we riding dawn. I was like, wait, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? Right? And it all started because somebody came in the room and said they was having problems with their bed. It was like, what? Oh, he gaslighting you. We on the way. It was hilarious. Like, I almost passed out here laughing so hard. They are hilarious and I love them. And so my baby, yes. We keep it light. Sometimes, but other times it be heavy. And then we have a good time. We laugh and we love on each other and they make my day. They really make my day. So I am very, very happy. You give me so much joy. You make me feel loved. Yes, Sharon. Yes, that's how I feel. And so, when you give love out, I was just watching this clip of Oprah. Right. And I thought at first she was being a little arrogant, but she wasn't. It was a reel or something. And what she was saying was, Oprah's not arrogant. I don't know why I thought that even to begin with. Right. In my head, what she says is she is overwhelmingly blessed. She is favored. She is this, she is that, and then she started talking about her show. And she says, but so are you. She says, the difference between me and you is when I spoke and I was intentional to give a certain message to people, I was giving that message out to thousands of people. So it is not crazy that I would be overwhelmingly blessed because I sat and I talked to the masses of people every day on my show. And I was intentional about the body of work that I was doing. So when I think about that, of course it's abundance for her on a level that she probably couldn't even comprehend, especially when she was just in a station in one area, but then got broadcast everywhere across America and then the world. So at first, again, when I heard her say, I'm overwhelmingly blessed, I'm this, and I was like, that don't sound like Oprah. But I understand it now because y'all don't understand what it's like when you give love to people, but you getting it back like it's knocking you over. Love, it makes you feel good. It gives you joy. Like you feel overwhelmingly good. Yes, my blessings would, because I'm getting all of this love because I'm giving all of this love. And when you give people love like that, people love you. People legitimately love you. And everybody doesn't have to agree with me, but they know my heart behind what I'm saying. I'm not just on here saying to people anything negative and whatever. No, the heart behind it is that we would win. So yeah, I might be the type of coach to kind of get in your face kind of thing and say some stuff. And like, listen, we ain't got time to be playing in our own face. We don't have that kind of time. Listen, we're getting older now. We got to start making some sound decisions. Like, I might get in people's face like that, but the heart behind that is that I want to see you win and I want you to stop playing in your own face. That's the heart behind that. And because people see your heart and they see how you are, y'all don't know me in a personal way, but because you've been seeing me show up consistently and be here and pour and pour and pour and pour and pour, right? You know that I'm not, my personality is not one where I'm trying to knock somebody down. No, I want you to get up. I want you to stand up. I want you to become what God has intended for you to become, right? Because the moment you do that, you'll begin to serve the kingdom. And when you're serving the kingdom, you will definitely attract people who are in alignment with your thought processes. You understand? But you got to understand that. Thank you, Wynette. Hi, baby. I see you. Thank you, Wynette. Right? Yes. And so when she was saying that, she was like, she is abundantly like Oprah. What does Oprah lack? Nothing. But look at how many people's lives she has affected over the last 30, 40 years since she's been in broadcasting and television. She wasn't even broadcasting her own show. This is it was a local market. Then she went from the local market to a larger market. Now, and her blessings, and now she owns her own studio. She owns her own channel. Like, what are the odds? You get what I'm saying? Oh, you leaving already, Wynette? You just stopped in? Baby, I see you. Aligned also means like-minded for some who don't understand. I didn't either for months. I don't know. Amen, Kim. We'll call you out, but it is true. Healing, we have to do the work. Yes. So yeah. And I think that was so dope. So the more you do your own healing, you then become like a vessel. So you can help other people. So you can be a blessing. Whatever that means to you. In whatever way your gifting leads you. But I'm telling you that all of the things can't happen until you heal your own heart. That's when, it's not that you can't work on it now, but as you begin to work on you begin to get a broader, whatever it is. I don't care if it's teaching. I don't care if it's serving at the soup kitchen. I don't care if it's a job opportunity. I don't care if it's meeting the perfect person for you. I don't care what it is. When you begin to heal, you begin to open up the pathway for you to have everything that you say that you want. And that's real talk. You said lots of learning here to do. Yes, Wynette. Yes. Yes, Patty V. Yes. Oh, you're not leaving. Oh, okay. I thought you said, okay. Okay. Yeah, I just really would love for us to understand the process of that. And not to begrudge the process, but to trust it. So you can find out who you are, what you want, and what you need. That you would sit in your power. Speak your truth. Honor yourself in your word. You know how powerful that is? My God. We could change. We could set the world ablaze. Lord. Y'all got what I'm saying. Oh, you were greeting everyone. I see you, baby. Helping to see clearer. Being unhealed comes with distraction that can blind. It keeps you in a place of perpetual darkness. Real talk. Because the minute you come up for air, your unhealed wounds snatch you back down under. And you're like, wait, I thought I worked on that. Yeah, you did, but you didn't stick to it. So you have to do the work again. It's okay because you're better than you were 15 minutes ago. It's okay. But understand that when we don't heal, that's what it does. It becomes a vicious cycle. And it's not easy. And you can be easily distracted by foolishness and not even be consciously aware that you are distracted, aka triggers. Right? Yes. 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 And the next thing you know, you're pulled back into the abyss. Like, wait, I thought I had climbed up out of here. Well, you could, but you still got to do the work. The work is necessary. And you don't get to skate past the work because you be like, I'm good. I don't need all of that. That was a long time ago. I went through all of that. You don't even realize that you got, suitcases, duffel bags, pocketbooks, those bags that you put over you, and what do you call them? I forget what you call. And it's loaded down with stuff. You don't even realize the bags that you're carrying from one relationship to the other until you heal your own heart. That's it. That's it. It's so important. As I look back on my life, on my marriage, there's a lot of things I should have done differently. I know, Sharon, but a lot of times we just don't know no better, baby. We are where we are. That's real talk. So don't beat yourself up about it because you can't go back and change it. The only thing that you can do is move forward from today. That's all you could do. You could do that and book a vacation for you and your husband to go away. And love up on him, girl. Love up on him. Be like, Al, come here, boo. Come here. Like, you get on my nerves, but come here. We going on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Right. I can't make it better. Yes. When you feel better, you will. Most of the time, it was survival mode. Yes, Candy. That's exactly what it was, baby. We have been in survival mode. We've been fighting. And most of the time, can I be honest with you? You've been beating the air. Because the only opponent that's been standing there is you. So when you swing, your blows come back and they hit you. There's nobody else there. You're in a battle within yourself to honor yourself. That's what's really going on. That we would align ourselves with truth. That we would be honest about who we are. That we would work on the things that have broken our hearts. That we keep carrying around as if it's a badge of honor. It is not. Can I be quite frank with y'all? You know what it does. You know what your hurt does and what we think our hurt is doing. We think that if we stay angry and mad, it will protect us from it ever happening to us again. And all it does is push everything away from you. It doesn't protect you. I remember one time I wanted to be mad. I did. And God snatched that thing from me so quick. Like, you ain't walking around here bad. Like, you'll be bad. Like, you mad? Okay, you got to get over it. You understand? So a lot of times we look at our anger as protection. And it's not. You're only going to draw into yourself your state of mind, your state of being. You're going to meet somebody who is in alignment with that. It doesn't help you. And sometimes I just wanted to be mad to protect my heart. I'm telling you. That's what I know. And so we used to, hey, peace. I see y'all. I see you, baby. It's the mortar of our bricks. Yes. Yes, Patty V. Like, you just want to be angry, you just want to be mad. You don't really have a real reason to be mad. Like, the people really didn't do anything, like, really to you. I mean, whatever they did, it's okay. But you just want to be mad because you want to be protected. You're trying to protect your heart. It doesn't help you in the long run. And you could be as big mad as you want to be, but just don't stay there. Take 10 to 15 minutes, be mad, yell, scream, do whatever you want to do. Well, not whatever you want to do, because they talking about getting an Impala. So not whatever it is you want to do. That was funny. You see what I did there? Y'all see what I did there? But not whatever it is that you want to do, but like in a real way. Like, don't let it stop you from being loved. Don't let it have you in such bondage that you cannot get your life together because you are angry. Because you're just mad. And you feel like, even past you being mad, I gotta stay this way because it's a means of protection. No, baby. No. Walk in reverse. It's exhausting. I totally saw what you did there. Still up for the Patty V, I love you. I think I put in half on a pedestal and didn't realize he was just a man, not a God. Woo! Sharon. Am I detecting another breakthrough? Look at God. Wait a minute. Sharon. Woo! That's big. Woo! Sharon, that's big, baby. That's big. That's big. Because you know what's tied to that? That is some release on a whole different level. Karini, I see you, baby. Welcome in, welcome in. That's big, mama. Wow. Well, okay. Okay. Hey, Auntie Peaches. How are you, baby? I see you. Sharon, that's big. Like, I don't even think you know how big that is. Wait a minute. Sharon said, and I quote, I think I put him on a pedestal and didn't realize he was just a man, not a God. So when he made mistakes, oh, you messed up. You're hurting me. You made a mistake. There was no forgiveness there. Like, do you understand the fullness of what Sharon wrote? That is a breakthrough. Okay. I'm so excited. And be mad at people for years. Huge. Huge. Because now forgiveness can really come in. It can begin to flood in. Because peace comes flooding in. Yes, I was really hurt for years, and then I realized that the things that he was doing, he had been. My God. Woo, Sharon. The whole time during our 20 years. Y'all been married for 47 years, right, Sharon? That was the first 20 years, you mean? That's a word. That is a word. Because it comes down to acceptance. And we're not talking about foolishness. We're talking about just accepting people simply for who they are. Yes, the first one. Yes, it was. It had to be. Sharon been married for 47 years. Sharon, you got a story to tell. I love that story. I love it. Listen, my God today. Y'all know everybody say that now. My God today. I'm telling you, y'all don't even understand how dope that is. It's like breakthrough, 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 God. All God. That part. You made me laugh so, Kim, so hard. I'm just saying, my God today. Sharon, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. God is amazing. That's all I got to say. God is so amazing. Yes, Emils. Lord, do what you do. Do what you do, Lord. Y'all, I was trying to get to the top 20. What do I need? I need one fragment. Okay, y'all, I was checking out my situation over here. You know, we got to check out our situations. I really thought, 87K, yes. I really thought it was my fault, but a man's going to do what he's going to do regardless. Could you pray for me? I'm going through a breakup. I feel lost, betrayed, and so hurt. Aaliyah. Okay. All right, Aaliyah. I will pray for you, baby. Wynette, thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Look at you for the popular votes. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you, Wynette. I do. I appreciate you so much, my love. Yes, I do. Yes, y'all are so dope. Y'all are so amazing. Listen, I'm about to peel out. I got to peel out. I got to go to bed. I said I was going to go to bed early. That's why I'm trying to get on earlier. Y'all are just amazing. Y'all are some amazing folks. And I really mean that. And I'm blessed to have all of y'all in my life. And I mean that. I really, really am. I will see y'all tomorrow after. Well, my internet is down, so I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow afternoon. I am not certain. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow night after Bible study because I want to do Bible study, and I think I'll be on like 8 o'clock tomorrow because Bible study is like from 7 to 8. All right? Aaliyah, we are praying for you, baby. Kimberly, thank you so much, baby. You're amazing. You're amazing. Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. So we're going to go. I will talk to y'all mañana, either during the day. Hopefully they'll fix my internet and I'll be able to get back on, or sometime at night. All right? Y'all be blessed. All right. Love y'all.